What if the one thing we're praised for in love is actually a silent weapon holding our partner back? This is a story about a man who learned that the greatest love he could ever give was not an endless well of patience, but a single, courageous boundary. In a quiet suburban home, a man named Leo shared his life with his wife, Maya. For years, Leo had nurtured their marriage with boundless patience. He truly believed that love meant giving the benefit of the doubt, especially when times were tough. Can you relate to that kind of unwavering belief in someone you love? Maya had a vibrant spirit and a mind full of grand ideas, but she also had a habit of starting projects she never finished. She would talk for weeks about an online business, a class to become a certified designer, or completely renovating their living room. Leo would listen, offer his encouragement, and even use his savings to help her get started. When she failed to follow through, he'd find a reason to forgive her. "She's just stressed," he'd say, or "it takes time to get things right." His love was a well of forgiveness, always refilling, always ready. Have you ever found yourself making excuses for someone you care about? His best friend Ben, a man who had been married for decades, saw the pattern. "Leo," he said gently over a cup of coffee, "patience is a beautiful thing. But it's only a virtue when you're waiting for something to grow, not when you're waiting for someone to change who doesn't want to. Is there a difference between being patient and simply waiting in vain? What do you think?" Leo, with his patient heart, would brush off the advice. "She's trying," he would say. "Great love requires great patience." Then, one evening, as Maya was again making grand plans for a new project, a different kind of insight hit Leo. He wasn't just listening to her words. He was seeing a pattern in her actions. Her big ideas always seemed to arrive right when the last one had been abandoned, leaving behind half-finished projects and wasted funds. He realized that his love wasn't motivating her. His patience was simply shielding her from the consequences of her inaction. His constant forgiveness had made it easy for her to stay exactly where she was. Has there ever been a moment when you realized your patience might be enabling a negative behavior? The next day, Maya returned, ready to launch into another promise, but this time, Leo calmly looked her in the eye and said, "I love your creativity, but I can't invest time or money in another project until we finish the one you've already started." When she protested, a flash of irritation on her face, he didn't raise his voice. He simply held his ground, having finally understood the truth. His love, though patient, was not foolish. It wasn't about waiting for a hero. It was about protecting their home and their resources from a pattern of neglect. Do you think setting boundaries is a sign of strength in a loving relationship? Leo's patience never left him, but it was now guided by a new wisdom. He learned that a love that is truly patient is also brave enough to set a boundary. It is a love that observes, trusts with an open heart, but is also wise enough to demand responsibility. He discovered that a marriage is built not just on endless patience, but on a partnership of mutual respect and a love that is too strong to be taken for granted. What are your thoughts on the balance between patience and setting healthy boundaries in love? Share your experiences in the comments below. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing. It's the single best way to support this channel and help us create more stories that inspire and empower. Your subscription means the world to us and allows us to continue building this community of strong, mindful individuals